Hello, everyone. Can I just tell you that this is an awesome Monday? Let me tell you, a fox walks into a room with some craft beer. Kind of sounds like the start of a joke, right? But instead, it is actually a reality for us today. Jed Dodds, Adam Ledford, and Eric Corrales have made this come true for me today to talk about Brew at the Zoo, which is the ultimate party animal event. Is that a good way to say it?
That's right, Tina. Yeah, we have a huge event coming up this Saturday, the 17th, where people get an opportunity to sample some amazing craft beer, but also hang out with some amazing animals while doing it. And we've brought one of those amazing animals out here today. This is Amir, and Amir is a Fennec Fox.
Fennec, okay.
Fennec Fox, and they are from northern Africa, from the Sahara Desert. And right off the bat, you're going to notice that he has really big what?
Ears.
Ears. So that is a great adaptation, one for a desert-dwelling animal, because it helps them to get rid of heat, but also a lot of his food is trying to hide. It's hot, just like it is right here. Everything's under the ground. Everything's in cracks and crevices in the walls. So he has to be able to locate them with those ears. But this is an amazing ambassador that we get to bring out and get up close to people. And just like when you walked in, you were like, oh my gosh, it's a fox.
Yeah.
How many people have got an opportunity to get this close to a fox and then also to be able to touch one?
I know. And Amir, you are so soft and so sweet. And I asked if this was full grown, and you said this is full grown.
He is full grown. So these are the smallest of the canids. So those are the dogs, the foxes, and the wolves.
Okay.
So at 3 pounds, he's full grown. But Amir may be making a special sneak appearance at Brew at the Zoo, along with some of our other amazing ambassadors, like a rhino and a giraffe and a lion and an elephant. And so Brew at the Zoo helps people not only come to the zoo for an amazing craft beer event, but also maybe they've never been to the zoo. And so they get to see some great wildlife that we have right in our backyard.
Now, who will be able to say, I got to throw back a cold one with a fox? Like, check that off of like a bucket list somewhere that you didn't even know was on your bucket list.
Exactly.
So this is so awesome. So Amir is just one of many of the different animals we're going to be able to see when we come out. And of course, we're going to have these awesome craft beers. And you guys have actually brought a couple of them, right?
Yeah, we brought some of the things that we'll be sampling at Brew at the Zoo, as well as a couple of our core brands.
So what did you bring today, and which ones will actually be at Brew at the Zoo?
So we have a tropical sour, so passion fruit, orange, guava, in a light-based sour. It's really nice. Tastes somewhere in between juice and a margarita, I would say. But I'll get you a little bit of that, and
so
you can tell me what you think.
So these kind of craft beers. Now, before we kind of even get deeper into it, separate craft beers versus your everyday run-of-the-mill beers.
No, absolutely. Local made, usually on a much smaller scale than some giant European conglomeration with millions of barrels. So it's going to be made somewhere in the neighborhood, and it's probably going to be a lot fresher and very tasty and very juicy because you're going to get it, right from the source.
Now, what I have right here, obviously, I can tell it's very light colored.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And I know you have some that are poured up here that are dark colored.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's hundreds of beer styles, of course, and there's a style for everybody, and a lot of people like a whole bunch of different styles, like me. The lighter beers are what we'll be showcasing at the Brew at the Zoo this year because it's going to be a little bit warmer. We're in the summer in Tucson, so we want to have something that's really focused on being thirst quenching and gives you that yummy tart smack when you try it.
And Eric, kind of tell me, how is really the craft beer, let's say, scene in Tucson really kind of like upped its game?
We've actually seen a lot of growth in the last 5 years alone. I mean, we're just exploding. We're trying to be on the stage of the Portland, the Austins. We're actually seeing an influx of breweries in the last, I think, 3 opened up this year alone. So we're really pushing a lot more new beer out there. A lot of them are actually going to be at Brew at the Zoo this Saturday. We have over 30 brewers actually coming to the zoo. So they're actually independent, Arizona-owned breweries here, and it's a great time.
You know what we always say, local, local, local.
Absolutely.
We always love that. Now, this one was very kind of light. I kind of, like you said, the hints of like the fruit kind of taste. So I think some people, when they think beer, they think one kind of taste. But you guys are going to really expand everyone's horizon.
Absolutely. In addition to that tropical sour, we have a really hazy, modern New England style IPA, and IPAs are really what, you know, half of consumers buy when they're thinking about drinking craft beer. And then we've got our really light, beautiful German style sour as well, Citrana, that we'll be pouring.
And so if someone comes to Brew Tuesday, you guys are going to be able to say, you know, hey, kind of tell me what you like. I can kind of gauge what I have here, give you a little bit of a sampling, get you into something maybe you didn't know you liked.
Absolutely. Well, that's kind of the fun of going to a festival with lots of different breweries, is you've got so many different options. And so somebody may say, oh, I really love that Borderlands, you know, Tool Avenue IPA, and then somebody else might say, like, and I love this thing from Mother Road, and I love this thing from so-and-so. And so it's a great way to you know, not commit to a full pint, so to speak, and really get to try a lot of different things.
Can you tell me what your favorite for the summer is?
Tool Avenue IPA, all day, every day.
Eric?
I actually like the Citrana.
Oh, look at this, different tastes, different. But the summertime is a great time to kind of try all of these, but it's also an extra added bonus why we get to try these. Jed, tell me how this is going to be helping the animals.
Yeah, so an event like this brings in 2,000 people. It generates revenue that allows us to do the amazing things that we are doing at the zoo right now. Open new habitats, include continuing education, outreaches around the city of Tucson, bringing these animals to libraries. Summertime right now, we've got summer school going on, or our summer camp going on right now, but we are also going to every library to be able to teach our community, and these events help all of those programs. They help with enrichment. They help with building new habitats. So it is a community-based event where we get some amazing local craft breweries out there, but we also are able to help our local zoo do the stuff that we're able to do. And
since this does have the craft beers, this is a 21 and better event, so you have to be at least 21 years old to come to enjoy all of this. But I'm going to tell them all the details about when, where, and how to get these wonderful tickets. But thank you guys so much for coming.
Yes, thank you for having us out here. This is amazing.
Oh, and to you too, Amir. You were awesome. You did a great job. All right, guys. Brew at the Zoo is a 21 and over event, including 16 beer tasting and lots of fun. It all happens at Reid Park Zoo this Saturday from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. You can buy tickets online at reidparkzoo.org or give them a call at 881-4753 with any questions. All right, monsoon season is creeping up on us. If you want to know when danger is knocking on your door, you can actually get notified on your phone. Find out how later in the show.
Are you or someone you love suffering from back pain, knee pain, neuropathy, headaches, fibromyalgia, or are you simply tired all the time?
Well, Dr. Sophie Jacob is here to tell us how she can help eliminate your pain naturally and help you regain your vitality. Also joining us is Michelle Joyner, who is a patient of the doctor's. Ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, doctor, is that true that you really can help us get rid of that pain?
I have helped patients eliminate people's pain for 20 years. As a chiropractor doing clinical nutrition, and I come from a strong background of natural healing as I'm a second generation from my dad. And one quote I absolutely love by Thomas A. Edison, he says, "The doctor of the future will give no medication but will interest his patient in the care of the human frame, diet, and the cause and prevention of disease." So this is something I stand for every single day in my practice. And you know, I love to empower people by helping you getting out of pain, losing weight, and really giving you a chance to live your life to your fullest potential every day.
Well, that sounds great. I know so many people watching do suffer from fibromyalgia and knee pain and back pain, all of these conditions that we listed. So tell us how your patients are benefiting from your care.
Yes, of course. Well, first of all, I do address the nervous system at many angles. Okay, number one, with the adjustment. Number two, we work on the posture, because your posture not only makes you feel good and look good, it also dictates your function. I also use cutting-edge technology that will help you get inflammation out, get out of pain. It also restores ranges of motion, and it also improves your strength almost immediately. It repair and regenerate your tissues like your nerve, your cartilage, your tendons, and I will also work on the vascular system with another modality that enhances our microcirculation to your entire body and to the affected areas. Like as for neuropathy, you want to enhance blood circulation to your feet. You know, headaches and fibromyalgia and so on and so forth, so according to your conditions. And you know, there's three things you need to heal. You need good nerve supply for optimal healing and function. You need oxygen, and you also need good blood flow and circulation to make sure that all that fuels and nutrients go to our target tissues. And we all address them in my techniques. And I will oftentimes recommend specific nutrients to speed your healing process of your conditions too.
And I always like it, doctor, that you bring a patient that has gone through this with you so that we can kind of hear how it works. So Michelle, kind of tell us your story and your success and really how you've benefited from this wonderful work that the doctor's done with you.
Yes, well, I've been suffering with fibromyalgia for quite some time, and I had kind of given up hope. I'd done some things that were helping and trying to manage, but I was really losing that battle. And so earlier this year, I think it might have been February, I started seeing Dr. Sophie. And so I've regained my strength, I've regained my energy, I'm in far less pain, and I was having, you know, waking up feeling like I'd been hit by a truck every day. Didn't sleep well because the pain was interrupting my sleep. So it was just a downward cycle that I was on. And so now I'm sleeping well, I'm waking up feeling refreshed, like I can tackle the day, and I feel really like I have a chance now. I was just getting to that point where I was thinking disability, I'm kind of young for that, and I didn't want to go that option. So This was a great relief.
Right. And you look great. It's obvious that this is really helping you, which I think is incredible. Now, I know a lot of people hear this and think, well, this would be great for me, but I'm afraid. You know, what would you say to somebody who asks, is this going to hurt?
Oh, well, you know, I have heard that from other friends. When you tell them you go to the chiropractor, they say that, oh, it hurts. No, it doesn't hurt. And Sophie's pretty gentle. I mean, she applies enough pressure to get things moving, but she doesn't ever yank you or make you feel like you've been pushed to the limits too far. And I think that some of the other technologies she's talked about, the laser and some of the things that she does to prepare you so that your body's relaxed and ready to get a manipulation, and letting those tendons and muscles and everything relax, and you don't just walk in and have your neck yanked. So that's different. I think that what Sophie does is prepare you for that. And I never felt in pain when I left her office. I always felt less pain immediately. So
which is what we were
what I was there for.
Yes. Now, and doctor, you know, we're talking about, you know, health. What about when it comes to spinal adjustments? Why is that so important, or how that kind of plays into all this?
Well, you know, remember something. You know, nervous system controls, coordinate the function of every organ, cells, and tissues of your body. So every adjustment will restore that flow of energy That's vital to sustain life. You know, it helps with immune system. It helps with toxin elimination. And it also gets your body out of stress because your body can't repair and heal under stress. Remember one thing, what does not move, decay, and die. So the better mobility you have, posture you have, and alignment you have, the better health and vitality you will get. And I'm here to help you eliminate your pain, and so you can have a better life.
Well, I love that. And then you've brought so many patients on, and we see firsthand just how much this is helping people. And to sweeten the deal, we actually are going to have a special for our viewers this morning as well to come visit you for the first time. But anybody who's still on the fence, a little bit nervous, doctor, what would you say to them?
Well, I'm not sure what I will say. Just have faith.
Take a chance.
I have, yeah, like I mentioned, 20 years of experience. I have taken people's pain, I helped people eliminate pain for 20 years. So, you know, and I work with the best doctor in the nation, and I stand for that. And like I said, I mean, this is my, you know, my whole life of giving, and I give for people expertise, and not only to eliminate your pain, to help eliminate your pain, but also to help you losing weight, if such is the case.
Absolutely. And we've seen the proof right here on our show, Doctor. We can't thank you enough for joining us. And Michelle, thank you for sharing your story as well.
Thank you.
And as a special offer for the first 20 callers only, you can get a health, spinal, and neurological exam for only $69. That's a $200 savings. Again, that's for the first 20 callers who dial 891-2882. For more information, log on to wherehealingbegins.com.
Now don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.